Hey, what's up guys, I'm Lilobby and in today's video I'm gonna show you how to assemble a skateboard. With that being said, let's dive into the video. So before we start, it's important that we know how a skateboard is made. Well, the first thing is the board itself, then we got the grip, then we got the bearings and the wheels. And once you have all of these parts, we can proceed on installing all the parts together and build our skateboard. So yeah guys, as you can see, I just disassembled my old board. Bruh. And now we can proceed on installing all the rest on my new board. So guys, as you can see, I have old tracks, old wheels and stuff because I'm not fucking rich. So yeah, but I'm gonna show you how to install the bearings on the wheels just for the sake of this tutorial. So yeah guys, assembling a wheel is absolutely super easy. What you're gonna do is just take one bearing and push it inside the wheel like that until you hear it that goes until the bottom. Then you turn around, you gotta put inside this thing, you put it inside and you take the other bearing. You do the same thing, just push it inside like that until you hear it going until the bottom. And then you proceed on doing the same thing for all the wheels. And once you have all the 4 wheels ready, we can proceed with the rest of the tutorial. So the next step guys is to take the board. We're gonna take the plastic away. I'm gonna use a knife. Bam. And once we have it, what we're gonna do guys is apply our grip. And to do it, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the board on the table. We're gonna remove the thing behind the grip. And then what we gotta wanna do is try to center the grip on the board, more or less. More or less. Don't worry, you don't have to be precise. We're gonna cut it eventually. Just put it more or less in a good position and just check it. Once we have it, what we gotta do guys, we're gonna start pressing a little bit in the middle of the board. Make sure all the grip applies on the wall board. And then once we've done that, what we're gonna do is take a tool like this one. We're gonna proceed doing this. The sound is so annoying, I know. Done it a few times. So this step is very important because this is gonna help us out while we're gonna cut the side of the grip. So make sure to not skip this step. So once we have correctly installed our grip, it should look like that, more or less. We can now proceed into cutting the grip. So guys, to cut the grip, what we're gonna do is take our knife and do a little cut like this until you reach the side of the board. And what we're gonna do guys is with the knife, we're gonna cut a little bit like this. Make sure to be careful not cutting yourself while doing this step. And step by step, you just go all around the board. Take your time. And I lift a little bit the grip up. So it's gonna help me out a little bit on cutting the side, and then proceed the same way. So yeah guys, once we install the grip, your board should look like this. Well, don't worry if it's not perfect, you know, we buy these boards to destroy them. So yeah. So yeah guys, what we're gonna do now is just put a screw into the hole over here, just so we can see where actually our tracks are gonna go. Normally just do this step for all the 8 holes. Now with the knife, we can cut it a little bit. Okay, like that. And once we have done our holes, what we can do is now install the tracks. Bam. I got Independent Tracks, which is my favorite brand for trucks. What I'm gonna do is just put a screw inside where we just did the holes. Bam. And do the same for all the rest of the screws. And once you have put all the screws in, what we're gonna do is just take our track and put it on top of it. And now, guys, we can take our nuts, these nuts, and put it on the screws. And now, guys, we take our skate tool and we start tightening up our screws. I always tighten up the screws following the X rule. So you do, for example, this one first, and then a second one, this one, then this one, then that one. Well, guys, I didn't say it, but while tightening the bolts, make sure that you hold the screw on this side, okay? While you actually tighten it, all right? So yeah. Once we have tightened up all the screws over here, what we're gonna do, guys, is just take our wheels and put them on the track. With the wheel, we have these two washers. One goes inside the track, between the track and the bearing, and then you put the wheel, and then you put the other washer. Then you take the nut, you tighten it up, and it's good. So once we have put all together, what we're gonna do is obviously tighten it up a little bit. You gotta wanna tighten it up in the right way. The right way is when the wheel can go a little bit up and down. So like this is still a little bit too tighten. Okay, now that it has a little bit of movement like this, it means that it's good and it's gonna spin correctly. So now let's proceed on installing the other wheel and the rest of the skateboard, and we're gonna be ready to go shred at the skate park.
Nice.
So guys, at this point we have finally completed our skateboard. There you go, look at this. Isn't it amazing? Doesn't it look good? All right, now guys, the only thing we gotta do is go at the skate park and shred it. Let's go.